Klein, and I'm playing Mrs Hardcastle.
Hello, I'm Gina Beck, and I'm playing Kate Hardcastle.
And I'm Gemma Sutton, and I'm playing Constance Neville.
Not a Hardcastle.
No, cousin
Related.
Constance.
Okay, so the three of you are related.
Yes.
So
Can't you tell?
I can, yes. I can see the family.
Well, I'm the matriarch of the family, so perhaps I should start.
Absolutely.
Yes, well, I, of course, like any decent mother, she wants to get her family married off to an appropriate gentleman, ideally. Handsome, optional, rich, essential, witty, also optional. But anyway, we have two gentlemen arriving, one of them for my daughter.
Oh, okay.
And Miss Neville, my niece, I have optioned for my son, who is the son of an early cousins, as in the kiss and dance.
Mm-hmm.
And is he a rich boar?
My son, well, it's her jewels that we're after.
Oh.
She's been left a sizable portion, you see,
Wow.
by her late parents, who I assume, well, one of them was my sister.
Yeah.
I think. So she's been left this box of jewels, and I want it for my son, because otherwise he hasn't got nothing. You
Right.
see, he's got nothing up top,
Right.
and he's got no other gifts, really, has he?
No.
You know, be honest.
Nice voice though, but that's
Nice
not
voice.
Yeah.
nothing to do
Nice
with
voice,
the-
nice name.
So a poor boar then.
A pool ball, yeah.
Oh.
And yes, well, I've already optioned
But
her.
she's in love with
But she's in
someone
love with somebody else.
Yes, George Hastings, the
Uh-oh.
dashing.
Who is
George
also
Hastings.
arriving today with my daughter's proposed beau.
Uh-oh.
So, but I don't know.
No, so
I
it's-
don't know that
I'm
he's-
in this secret relationship with George Hastings, who two gentlemen of London, which
Yeah.
we might hear a little bit of later. So George Hastings, I've been conversing with him by the medium of letter, which is what they would do in the Edwardian times.
And letter is for the letters for those people out there. It's like email. It's like email, but on paper.
Oh my goodness!
I believe that's what it is,
Yes,
isn't it?
apparently so.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And it's just a wonderful coincidence in a way that Marlowe and Hastings are both friends and
Both
our potential husbands. So my character Constance just has there's a lot of subtext going on with her character, because she doesn't. There's lots of things that she can't be telling Mrs Hardcastle, and even her dear friend and cousin Kate, because as I say, she's meant to be marrying Tony, and in fact Tony Hardcastle, who is Mrs Hardcastle.
Tony Lumpkin.
Tony Lumpkin,
He's
yeah.
not a Hardcastle.
Oh, okay. This is getting confusing.
I was married to Mr Lumpkin before I
Okay.
married Mr Hardcastle.
And obviously, Mr. Lumpkin had no money either.
Well, he hadn't. Well, I don't know. Actually, we never thought about that. No, he didn't have enough. Certainly, didn't have enough to leave anything to his son. I think whatever we had, I've given to.
It's
Mr.
your fault
Hardcastle.
then.
It is my fault entirely. The whole
afraid.
thing is my fault.
Yeah. And
Like life.
so, let's hear about your character. In between the two pieces of intrigue here,
Well,
two
yes,
characters of
the scene
intrigue.
starts with them jumping me with the knowledge that my husband is going to be arriving that night, and that's quite exciting and scary. And we have a little meeting with him, but he has a problem. And I won't tell you what it is, but if you come and watch, you'll see.
It doesn't go quite as planned, does
No,
it?
it doesn't. And I have to basically use some cunning feminine wiles to get my man.
And hilarity ensues.
Yes.
In this show, then.
Very much.
Very much so. Amazing group of people.
Lovely
I mean,
people.
you've got people like, I'm not just saying this, Beverly Klein, Gina Beck, David Burt, Ian Virgo, Jack Shiller. I could name everybody, but a really good group of people. We're having such a laugh, aren't we?
Yeah, we had a brilliant time at rehearsal.
Every
So much that I
day.
didn't really want the rehearsals.
I know, just giggling, because that's the piece as well. It's
Silly.
the comedy's very funny and very silly, and you can go as far as you like with it to a degree. I mean, this is a very intimate space, but the piece itself lends itself to just silliness, doesn't it? So it's been a joy, and I don't want it to finish.
And it's a very ensemble piece as well. I mean, we all have a pretty equal share of what's going on,
And
and,
of course,
that's wonderful.
We've
really.
got the actor musicians.
The actor musicians.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Remarkable.
That's pretty amazing.
They're amazing.
Take my hat off to them, because we just prance around a bit, do a bit of singing, and they're carrying violins and piccolos and oranges and all.
It's witty and bright and charming and
British.
warm and British.
Yeah.
I had friends last night who said it was just such a warm, loving experience, watching us all having fun, clearly enjoying each other. And it's an intelligent piece as well. It doesn't talk down to its audience. It's not a difficult piece. It's I think it's easy to understand, but it is witty and loving.
And because it's such a small space as well, it's very intimate and very exposing. We can almost give... Well, basically, we can't hide anywhere.
No.
So you don't have to project your performance up to the gods,
Sure.
because they can see the flicker in your eyes. And I think that's
The
quite...
flicker of fear.
Yeah, I think that's quite exciting. You don't expect that in a West End venue, which this is. We are in the heart of the West End, even though it's not
In a
quite
basement.
the same scale. But I think it's quite a unique experience.
And I think people who've been only used to seeing shows, the shows that are on at the moment, which kind of have well-known music in it. This show obviously has a completely original music, and all the music continues the plot. It's not just kind of sideline. You don't do the script and then it's suddenly a song kind of vaguely commenting on what's happening. It kind of progresses the action.
Well, thank you, ladies. I understand you're going to give a little impromptu performance for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely Harriet Oughton, who plays Pansy in the show, who is a servant at the house, but she also helps us with the accompaniment of the piano during most of the show.
Quite conveniently often there.
Yes, she knows the show off by heart. Obviously, she's watched everything every night. She could probably go on for many other characters.
Yes.
We're going to sing a song called Two Gentlemen of London, which is basically our number when we realised that our two beaux are coming to visit from London tonight to our house.
Yeah. Okay, so off we go.
Ready?
My dear, come sit here for a moment or so. Cousin, how do I look?
Quite well.
Just well, you're sure, just well, no more. Well, it just goes to show that you can't judge a book by its cover. For cousin, inside I'm aglow.
It's a lover.
Well, maybe, well, almost, well, no, well, yes, well, no.
Cousin, you are ambiguous.
Then let me be plain. Two gentlemen of London of pleasing face and good renown ride out this day for Nonesuch from the parlours and peddlers of London town. They'll be with us by nightfall and one on bended knee, for one of them intends to marry me.
He does.
Indeed he does. That is, of course, assuming I'm still free.
Of course, and assuming that he should ask you.
Aye, and by all accounts that he may never do, for Mamma and Papa tell me that he is a most timid and diffident fellow.
I see. And the name of your intended?
I gather is Marlowe.
My dear, how divine.
Do you know him?
Why, surely.
Oh, splendid.
I'm assuming, of course, he's descended from the gallant Sir James.
Yes, their father and son, hence the similar names.
Then it's 50 to 1 that the other young rider is he who I dare to call mine.
How so, cousin?
It's a heavenly sight.
Is it, Neville? Explain yourself.
Why, your Mr. Marlowe is the very good friend of my beloved George Hastings, of whom you have heard me speak.
Often.
It can be none other than he who rides tonight with Marlowe. Of course, it's perfect. We shall be friends-in-law.
How so?
It's simple. Two gentlemen of London, we know for sure what one intends. Yet two are one for Nonesuch. I've a notion I know how the story ends. My dear, it's clear as crystal. Oh, cousin, can't you see? The other one has come to marry me.
He has, indeed he has. That is, of course, if Mother will agree.
By the power
Aye,
of mother,
my mother.
she'll never allow me to wed any suitor in Christendom other than your drunken, half-witted half-brother.